Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to this new episode of By Sophia. Today's topic is visibility. But before we take off, take a little look at yourself. What happened within you when you read the title, Visibility? Have you always felt seen and heard? Or do you believe you are living a life in the shades? That no one really sees or hears you, or wants to hear or see you? Now you have cleared that up for yourself. Let's take off. Visibility. For me, it was always outward. People don't see me, people don't hear me. I'm not worthy of being seen or heard. That's what I started to believe. And I never looked at me about being seen or heard or felt. And the first time I got a glimpse of what I was doing in not seeing myself was a couple of years ago, when I had a relationship. We could have huge fights, and at one point he pressed me in the corner, my back in the corner, and he had his arms around me. I felt there was no escaping, and my only way of communicating at that point, in the hope to get out of that situation, was yelling. And I yelled at him, "I want you to see me, I want you to hear me." And as I was yelling it, I realized I'm yelling this at him, but actually this message is for myself. So that was the first time I became aware of being visible or invisible, whatever you want to call it at that point. And that was the start, maybe leading up to this episode even. And it's been a fascinating discovery of how I see myself, how I perceive myself, and looking beyond the limiting beliefs that I had about being seen by others is one, but also how I looked at me, because I just saw the beliefs. I I just saw I am just, I didn't see the whole of me. Everything I did in the past was like, oh, but that's normal. That's me when I do something for myself or somebody else, and you get a compliment. I got a compliment on it, so it's like, oh, but that's normal. That's just me. That's just me. No, I was diminishing my being, my internal power and fire to be who I really am. So yeah, the last couple of years, that's been a journey to see those things I thought that were normal in doing for myself and for others are not always that normal, and it makes part of me, of who I really am, and I don't need to play small. I don't need to keep myself small, and I can embrace those things. I can embrace myself, and that's where I started to see who I really am. Last week I had a meeting with someone, and a few days later that person said he had experiences that he never felt before, and in the past I would have said, oh, that's a coincidence that it happened just a day after meeting me, but now I can really feel, okay, I invited that person to experience even more of himself, and that's what I do, and that's not a small thing. That's not a small thing, and by seeing and hearing and feeling that myself, it only can become more visible for others, and that's quite a big thing, but also in small things, just like people, friends, family, knowing they can call me for what in their mind at that time is a major panic, and when they come home they see, oh, it was just a small thing, but I was too close on it. I couldn't take distance of the situation. And yeah, thanks for helping me get another perspective, or just being there in for a moment in that time. That's something I do, and in the past I thought it was normal, everyone would do it, but that's not true. So seeing all the things you are, you do, and now I made examples for my environment, but just seeing, feeling, hearing what I do for me in the first place, taking care of me, taking rest when I need it, while in the past I just kept on going and going, and it's just such a difference to experience how I see myself now, and I take care of myself in the first place. And even when you sometimes run by yourself, there's opportunities enough to see who you are and what you bring for you, for your environment, for the world. And it doesn't matter if others recognize who you are, or what you do. The only one who needs to see and hear you and feel you is you. And then people will see and hear and feel you when the time is right for them. And you don't need to push yourself. You don't need to run by yourself. You don't need to overthink, overdo anything so that others will see you, recognize you, hear you. Because when it comes from in here, from who you truly are, it's effortless. And there always will be people who walk just by you and didn't see you. It's okay. They're living in a whole different world with a whole different frequency, and you don't have to fight to make them see you, because they never will. They never will unless frequencies change. And then at some point in space and time you could meet again, and you can see each other. You can really see each other. But just you, and let everyone else walk by when they're in their world, on their frequency. See all of who you are, not only the shades. Don't only do the shadow work, do also the light work. Shadow work is powerful, and it helps you heal and let go. But the shadow work gets so much more powerful when you also do light work, when you embrace who you really are, because then you'll see, you'll feel, you'll experience that you've always been there. You just need to open your eyes, and the light will make the things you didn't see hiding in the corners with all your shadow work, makes it that much easier to see, and it enhances your power to live, to heal, to be whole. It's just a remembrance of who you always were. So never forget the light work. It makes it so much easier to heal, to let go of all of the shadows. Because when you're only focused on the dark, when you're only focused on the shadows, you will never see yourself. Never. This is it for today. Take it with you. Let your light shine. See you, and we will meet again soon. Much love, Sophia.